Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another episode of REM Bus. I'm your host, Kaz. As usual, got joined by Callum. Morning, Callum. Welcome to the show. So, guys, it's a beautiful Monday morning here in Down Under. I hope, obviously, the market start. Well, I mean, it's continuing very strongly for us. Bitcoin traveling 90K solid, which is a good start for the week. Not only that, there's some really big news happening in US. So, for starters, I will share my screen with you. The hot big ticket item that is the SEC drops crypto from the high risk asset mark. So what's that mean is, as you guys are aware, it's not a free pass, guys. It's still, but less regulatory things on there. So what that means is people can, without hesitation, you can trade crypto and whatnot. So again, it's not a free pass. It's still got regulatory issues, but not as much as it's used to do. So this is really good indication for the upcoming traders, all the securities. Not only that, for the RWA market, which is really solid for that, something like REM, which is this is really strong indications. And these kind of news and trends that the policy changes will put to a very strong cycle. I would say a super cycle. So not only that, in other news, we got good old Elon Musk gonna try to create his own trading app with obviously powered by X. Everybody looking forward to it. I think everyone keeping their eyes off. It's probably can one of the best apps can be. So saying that, we'll go to Callum. Callum, I think strong week. This news with SEC dropping crypto or as a currency, so it's not a high risk anymore. I reckon it's a solid start for the week, right? I would personally think this will push for the a very strong bull run again, and obviously a very strong altcoin season. What do you think?
Yes, guys. Good morning, everyone. Yes, indeed, it is a very good news. And throughout this time, as far as we can remember, SEC was totally against saying we can't recognize crypto. There's always an issue with crypto somewhere, something. And then obviously the Howey test, and all these things are there, which has no proper parameters to guide. And now you know what legal entity, legal aspects are building up, starting with recognition itself.
Yeah.
Recognition itself makes a huge difference in the industry. So I think, guys, this is a very important move, as Kaz mentioned, and this is the latest hot news. This is a proper, actually a step forward, I should say, in the crypto industry. And you know what? Legislation happening, and that's as RWA projects. This is what we want. We want proper legislation and everything under placement. That way, we can do the tokenization more effectively and efficiently, given that framework. So, you know what, guys? Talking about the market, coming back to the market, it's all steady, guys. Usually, now some indicators and some people are actually very bearish and these days,
Yeah.
and saying that if the bear market's sort of on board, we may go down and we go to the bear market and all these things. In a bear market, what do you hear? Bearish news. You should hear bearish news now, guys. The whole world's coming down, and like the FTX thing, something's happening, and everything's gonna go down, and not like this, not like good news, right? So the only thing I see is the macroeconomical part, the macroeconomical aspects. The political aspects in the world may affect because, as you can see, everything is getting on board with cryptos these days. Everyone's buying crypto like Bitcoin and everything. Hedge funds buying cryptos. Obviously, like markets, anything can be affected when it's open to these sort of markets, right? So given that information, let's go and check our crypto market update. Let's go to the market itself. You can see, as Cass mentioned in the beginning, Bitcoin
Yeah.
hovering around the 90s, 90Ks here. And then what we can also do is you look at Ethereum as well. Everyone's following up the big brother. Guys, this can be your last chance to purchase some of these valuable 100 odd coins, right? Now, in the future, I would like to give you some indicators of what I'm eyeing at, right? And one of them would be actually dot, guys. I would like to say, dot is one of the things in the 100 first 100 I would be looking into. Polkadot, right? And you go to that chart, you can see we're still not down there. Now this is, you can see up here for the last 3 months, and you go up here, it's right there. Go to the max, guys, you can see the difference. So you can get it in dirt cheap. So I would say, have a look at it, right? This is one of the highlights that I want to say. Given that information, I'll give you a project every day, except for REM. We might think, we're giving you updates and just REM, but let's look at those projects that I'm gonna be keeping an eye on. Bitcoin, I always will be keeping an eye on Bitcoin because Bitcoin being solid is very important, right? And now let's go to the BTC chart, guys. As always, I would go to the daily chart to see. Remember, I can actually, you can go and check my videos that we did, and with the REM bus, guys. I did ask you to get some profit here, and if you did that, you are in a great form shape, I should say, to purchase around here. So when you go here again, I'll remind you, and that's a very important part of it, right? One of the other things is, let's go to the Ethereum chart. Guys, if you look and if you put this thing on board, Ethereum has not even gone up here yet. Believe God. Like what happened here. Like, let's get down a little bit up here and let's push it through. And look, if I do this, it goes beyond that, guys, right? And if I put this way, it goes beyond. This indicator has worked for me all the time. That's why I would just say, look at this. I actually triggered when I get 2018, 17, 18, 2022 tops to match up here. You can see actually it's matching up, right? This is where it's not magic. That's where we see things, right? Now you go to the crypto fear and greed index. You can see, guys, here the crypto fear and greed index now is becoming neutral. Now, if we were to go back to say a bear market, guys, we should be seeing fear, like what we saw in last month. Fear. Now it's becoming neutral, and we wanted to push it to these areas where the greed lies. And whenever the greed hits, you see this extreme fear we had here in when was that? That was the 11th. So that's the last November, and that would be a great time to purchase here, right? So this is the one indicator that I would like to show you, right? So guys, it's neutral. It's always good to keep an eye on and buy some beautiful project that I mentioned, like the dot, Polkadot is a good project. Same time, let's go to our project, which is REM, guys. We're happy to present because we are in our WA project, and you can see and this is a good thing. I can show you the RSI factor as well. We'll go to Bitcoin and see that as well. Guys, this is the 2-day chart. You can see it's down a little bit. This is a great time to great opportunity, great time to purchase REM because it will go up like this. See how REM has been solid in a 2-day chart. Let's go to the 1-day chart. Again, it shows you clearly this is a great dip to purchase, right? And if you're purchasing, 4-hour chart, again, showing you that dip. I'll go to 1 hour, guys. Amazingly good time. And you see this RSI. Look at this. This is the 1 hour RSI. Bottom, guys. This is a buy zone. You can see this RSI factor, right? So the relative strength index has shown us a good buy momentum. 4-hour chart, let's go to the RSI again. Buying opportunity. 1-day chart shows us right at the bottom in the 36 level, which is a very good level. Now, what I want to show you is if we were to go back to say weekly chart, see how the RSI moves on. And this part here, this is what we want. I actually show you this all the time because, guys, I want you to understand that this is a great time to purchase, right? Okay, let's go back to BTC chart to look at the RSI. This is the daily chart, guys. The RSI has gone up in the BTC, right? So it's a great opportunity in you see, I remember I showed you in the fear and greed index, and over here we went to the fear and greed index last month, and I showed you here. Look at this. This greed fear and greed index on the 22nd of the 11th. If we go back here, this is the 11th. Oh, look at that. Same time when that indicator showed us, please buy Bitcoin. Here it says, please buy Bitcoin. Same time, guys. RSI showing you the same thing like the fear and greed index. Now, these are two indicators showing us the same thing. Here we have a little bit up now because we were up here and came down, but still, this is the daily chart, guys. So, it's always good to, I say, purchase now Bitcoin. That's so good. But I would recommend Dot is a very good opportunity to purchase. Let's go to Dot, guys. Dot. Here goes the Polkadot USDT chart. There you go. All right. I just want to show you this. This is the Polkadot USDT chart. Guys, we're still up here, down here. We can still purchase that. Go to the daily chart. Look. Always a good buy opportunity. And why should you miss that? You shouldn't miss that. Right? Let's go to the weekly chart, guys. And you can see the weekly chart. Look at this. Beautiful system. And this is where you need to, it's a good buy. So go back to REM, guys. REM is our heart and soul. REM USDT at MEXC exchange. You can purchase here, right? And go back to the daily chart. You can see here it's a great opportunity, better than Dot actually, buying purposes, right? Then this is what I can show you guys. Going back to the crypto market, guys, it's a good opportunity now, right? No matter how many people would tell you, that's it, forget it, markets dropped, it's all gone. Where are those factors? You can show another few factors showing that the market's going down. But Kaz, you know what I say? I say I'm a bit positive.
Yeah, nah, of course. I think I'm positive too. I mean, I think we all the team in REM is pretty bullish. So that's really good. I mean, obviously we do have the facts to back that up, right? And guys, just a little massive, like a real quick, what do you call a news just rock up. President Trump has confirmed he wants to remove the tax on all Bitcoin and crypto transactions. That's a really big move. When I say transactions, I don't think it's the big ones. It's the small ones to protect other retail customer. So which is a good thing. This is I reckon watch this space. It's lots gonna happen.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So yeah, I think as I'm just looking at this here in my laptop, we can see that that's a very interesting news actually. Yes.
Yeah, and that's really good. And also, they are talking about reduce the tax on US-based cryptocurrencies, crypto projects such as XRP and Cardano. Let's see. I don't think a lot of things going to happen. It's going to be hot in coming days. All right, guys. I think saying that, that's it for today. I'm going to wish you everyone a really good week, very strong week, trade secure, make more money, and we'll see you soon in another episode of REM Best. From REM team, Cass and Cal out. See you again. Have a safe one.